Hello and welcome back to the Jimps gaming channel. We're just going to be taking a look today at a new hero for the Black Friday Summon event. It is Gaillard. So Gaillard's a new hero. It's a 5-star legendary hero. Pretty cool hero. So before we even get started, I'm going to give you the stats and go over what this hero has. But a poll was done asking, is this hero worth summoning for? And the majority of everybody said yes. So that gives you kind of an idea. This person, is it worth it? Now, remind you, when you actually go into these events here, you got to look at let's go to the actual event. You got to remember the appearance. So right now, this Black Friday Summon event is a little bit different because of the fact is it's going to be, there's like 150 5-star, heroes in here you can possibly get. But the percentage is still going to be the percentage. So that's what we're looking for. So I don't care how deep the roster is, your chances of getting a 5-star legendary is still going to be 2.3% non-featured, and the featured hero is 0.2. So the percentage is still the same, but as far as the roster of who you can get, obviously there's going to be a lot more in there. So there's some really cool heroes, so it might be worth pulling for if you want to. Now, this is kind of interesting because this is the first time they've actually done where they put all the heroes in here like that, and they're not including the Season 1 heroes. So it's kind of interesting. So if you were to save up, or if there was a time that you did a pull, this wouldn't be a bad one to use it for. If you're just out of curiosity, just want to play, again, it's all about luck. It's about, getting that 2.3% to land a legendary, if that's what you're shooting for. But anyway, let's dive into it and take a look at Gaillard. So Gaillard is an ice hero, part of the sorcerer class family, and this one has passive attack. Well, passive special is going to be called the Gargoyle Stone Skin. This is really interesting. I was reading on this one earlier. So every time this gargoyle casts a special skill, their stone skin hardens. So the next time that they receive the damage is dropped to 1. This effect can't be dispelled. So really cool gargoyle stone skin passive ability, whatever this is. Again, they're just doing a lot of neat stuff with these heroes, and it's kind of cool because this hero, we're going to talk about the special, and then I'm going to tell you who you can kind of counter attack this person with, or use this best against, or whatever. But a little further in, maxed out hero, attack is going to be 836, which is pretty high, 718 for defense, and 1444 for health. So that's pretty good stats for me as a 5-star, especially with the attack spot right there. The special skill is going to be, is called the Educated Exorcism. Interesting. I'm just really curious to see what the special looks like. Level 8 mana speed is going to be fast. And then this is what this hero does here. For as far as special skills, deals 490% damage to the target, which that right there is a lot. So at a fast speed, 490, hard hitting. That is awesome. Sorcerer skill, love it. Because the fact is, this is a hero that, is it worth embleming? Is it worth putting your sorcerer emblems on? Absolutely. If you have it, put it on this hero. All allies are immune to incoming negative effects and damages from Fiends for 4 turns. So that means, Elizabeth, or anybody that throws these, and I always say Elizabeth because that's the main one that I know, that throw these Fiends against you, well, you're immune to it for 4 turns. So that's going to be really nice. And then all allies are immune to new Fiends for 4 turns. So, so I'm going to read this again just to make sure that I'm saying it correctly. So first, 490 damage to the target. That's a lot. All allies are immune to incoming negative effects and damage from Fiends for 4 turns. Okay, so I'm guessing if you already had this, it's going to not give you any, if you already had something on you. I'm guessing if somebody already threw a Fiend on you, that it's not. Let me know, because again, I'm trying to interpret this. I haven't seen this in play, and I'm not the brightest. I'm here just to do an overview and take a look with it and at this characters with you. So again, if you're new to my channel, I'm not here to give you these grades or anything. I'm just doing an overlook, and again, I learn from the people. So I do a live stream. I'm going to start probably doing it Mondays and Wednesdays at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, and just come on board. I get to play a chance to play with you. You get to tell me how my roster looks, or if I can give you any tips. We have a lot of people in the chat room that help each other out, so that's one thing I do love. So if you get a chance, make sure you subscribe. You can actually take a look at that when we go live. So I'm guessing if you already have it, it's going to be incoming negative effects and damage from Fiends for 4 turns, and all allies are immune to new Fiends for 4 turns. So definitely really cool. So that's who that's going to go against. So based on that information, right there. So let's see here. If people ask, I'm just going to go over some of the stuff that I read on here. If people ask, how many copies of Gaillard would you keep if you had them? So if you were to get this hero, Most people say they just keep one. They don't want like a duplicate of this hero. What do you think of Gaillard's primary purpose? Is it a immunizer against Fiends, the damage dealer, or is it, I can't say that word right, immunizer against new Fiends? So it's just a immunizer against Fiend effects. That's what most people are saying. What do you think about Gaillard's compared to other heroes? And most people say that this one's actually a little stronger than most, which I think is cool. And then this second, people were saying it's a little bit overpowered, but the majority said that it's a little stronger than most. So, all right, so how does Gaillard's special skill and intended purpose match Gaillard's base stats? For the majority, most people say that it's better than most. So that right there just tell me this is a good hero just based off of the things that I'm reading right now. Checking out, looking at the forum, reading people's thoughts and processes about it. So is Gaillard worth giving sorcerer emblems to? And I said it too. Yes, absolutely. That's what most people say as well. In defense, where do you think Gaillard would be best used for? So the majority of people will say it's really close between right flank, and then most people said not on defense at all. But again, the question was, if it was in defense, where would you put this person at? It would be right flank, but the majority said they wouldn't use this person on defense. And again, it's up to you if you have them. If you did, right flank would be the position. So how do you think Gaillard's is best used for? Like what position or what particular type of play? Most of the times they would say this is against war attack and raids. This is the kind of hero that you would use. That's pretty much it. Like you wouldn't use this in war defense that much. You wouldn't use it against normal defense. Some people get some play with different tournaments and events. Farming, nothing. Titan, not at all. So majority of this hero would be used for raids and war attack. So if you're that type of player, again, the reason I'm going over this with you right now is because maybe this hero you decide to use it. Like if you want to have like a really strong defense, well, maybe this might not be the player you want to get. Even though it's nice to have a roster like that, for war, attack, and raids. But again, everybody has a different style of play. Like for me, I remember when I first started playing this game, I thought it was really cool to get a really strong defense. But then I was like, well, I never really get to see these defensive players play. So it kind of sucks. So I started enjoying doing more raids, and I started actually enjoying like 3-star and 4-star tournaments even more because the fact is we have a lot of them, and I get the chance to emblem them a lot quicker and just to use them. So that's what we had there. So that's today's review or outlook of Gaillard, 5-star legendary blue hero inside the new Black Friday Summons event. Hope you liked it, and be sure to subscribe for this channel. That way you can be notified when I go live. I'd love to see you on my live stream. Those are absolutely fun. Like I said, come in, say hi to me. We chat about all kinds of stuff, empires and puzzles. But the thing is, I'm here building a community of people that like this game. A lot of us have some fun stuff in common to talk about. So let's just make it a community. All right, I'll see you in the next video.